Yo, 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 yo. What is the word, my beautiful black people? You know, men and women play games with each other. But we play games with each other for different reasons. You see, women play games with men in order to gain attention and access to resources. You know, money, vehicles, exposure, things like that. That's what women play games with men. Uh, that's their objective when they play games with men. Men, on the other hand, we play games with women in order to attain sex or to retain sex uh, from that particular woman. Case in point. Now, I had a co-worker a few years ago. He went on a run with me one morning, and he was going on and on about his baby mama. Man, she just be tripping, man. She just be tripping. You know, she want to troop with me about my new girlfriend and this and that and this and that. He's just going on and on about how his baby mama be tripping with him, right? So I'm like, well, what's she tripping about? I mean, y'all not together, huh? And he's like, no, man, but she just be tripping, man. And he's just going on and on. And I said, well, hold on, cuz, let me ask you this. Are you sleeping with this woman? Are you still climbing in bed with this woman, your baby mama? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, pfft. I'm like, man, well, that's the problem right there. You see, you're not with that woman. So if you have any dealings with her, the only thing you should be having anything to do with her about is that child between y'all. And that's it. But you see, this is what I was talking about earlier. He wants to keep sex open with this woman. You see, he wants to go over there and climb in bed with her and then leave with no strings attached, basically. And I'm like, man, come on, man. You know how emotional women are. I mean, this is a woman that bared your child. This is a woman that at one time you was in a dedicated relationship with. So you think you can go climb in the bed with the same woman, leave, and if she sees you with somebody else, you expect her to keep her mouth shut? Man, it doesn't work like that. But see, that comes back to the games that we play. Like I said, he wants to keep sex on the table with this woman, but at the same time, he doesn't want any strings attached. You see what I'm saying? Even though this is the child, this is the mother of this child. So that's basically what I'm talking about as far as the games that men play with women. Now, I also have a younger family member. Where he's in this just totally dysfunctional relationship with this one chick, right? Now, he started messing with her about maybe a year and a half ago. And he wound up getting her pregnant. But he was able to convince her to have an abortion. Right? And she basically told him, hey, I'm not doing that anymore. And he continues, you know what I'm saying, to deal with this chick. Taking pictures with her, uploading it to Facebook. I mean, just some ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking with him one day and I asked him, I was like, look, man, you continue to deal with this same woman that you convinced to have an abortion. I said, man, just think about it. Why did you convince her to have an abortion? And, you know, he starts talking a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. I was like, no, man. I say, no. I say, scratch all of that. I said, man, the reason you convinced her to have an abortion is so you would have no strings attached to her. That's the reason why you did it. And he thought about it and he's like, yeah, you're right. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, you're still dealing with the same woman. If that was the case, I mean, why even convince her to have an abortion? But like I said, she told him straight up, I'm not doing that no more. So this past weekend, he calls me early in the morning. Man, guess what? I'm like, oh man, what you done now? He's like, man, you remember so-and-so? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I think I got her pregnant. You know what I told him? I told him, man, what you expect me to say to that? You was able to weasel your way out of that situation with this woman by convincing her to have an abortion. And after that, you continue messing around with the same chick for an entire year and some months. And now you want to call me talking about, man, I messed up, I got her pregnant. Look here, man, that's all on you. And that's what I told him. You know what I'm saying? After the first time, I told him straight up. I say, look, man, if you wind up getting this chick pregnant, I mean, it's all on you, and you just got to man up and, you know what I'm saying, take care of your responsibility. But, you know, once again, these are the types of games that we play with each other. You know what I'm saying? He convinced the woman to have an abortion so he would not have no strings attached to her, but yet he still wanted to continue having sex with her. And a year and a half later, however long it's been, he wants to call me talking about, man, I messed up, man. I think she's pregnant. Just ridiculous for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. When we play these types of games with each other, sometimes it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Straight up, yo. So anyway, I just wanted to holler at y'all about that. Some ridiculous stuff for real. Anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.